Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This video is an all-in-one guide on how to start, grow, monetize, build a personal brand and a business off of TikTok. Forget about all the fake gurus out there on YouTube claiming that they're doing this and this is the algorithm and the hacks and the tips and the tricks, and yet you actually look into what they're doing on TikTok. One, they're not even on TikTok. Two, they have very small accounts and they're never live streaming. They're never actually doing what they're trying to teach you on here because they want to get paid off of YouTube ad revenue. However, in this video, I'm going to give you everything that I am doing and have done on TikTok in the last 19 months. Stick around. Let me minimize my big old face here and we will jump straight into it. I would say go get a pen and paper or make sure you're pausing and making notes because I'm giving you everything in this video. So this is the one place you need to watch and listen to start, grow, monetize, scale, brand, and build your business. Because it's an incredibly powerful platform, right? Now, I do have to say this, only take advice, and this is everything in life, only take advice from those who are actually doing it. So beware, there are a lot of fake gurus out there. I'm not going to say names, but there are a lot who have just managed to dominate the videos on YouTube, but you actually go and take a look at what they're teaching you when they're saying you must live stream and the algorithm changes and do this and do that. And it's very basic information that they're just taking offline, and then they're giving it to you and you're taking their word for it. But yet you look on TikTok and they're not even anywhere to be seen. So just be wary and, look, I'm living and breathing this. So everything I'm giving you is the tools that you need to go and do it right. Now, it is time to get serious about TikTok. The trajectory is like something we've never seen before. It's a decade behind YouTube, but yet it's growing faster than YouTube. So that says big things. And I have a slide in a minute where I'm going to show you the future of TikTok, my earnings, what it's done for me. And before we do dive into it, I want to prove that I'm actually living and breathing this and that my TikTok roadmap is actually working. And it has all organically, by the way, no paid ads. Nothing has been paid. It's all organic. And I just want to back this up. I've generated over 112,000 in collective revenue. I've done over 280 million organic views. I've gone into full-time content creation alongside my businesses. I've secured 7 retaining sponsors, worked with over 32 paid brands. I've been invited onto television shows. I've had free guest restaurant appearances, free hotel stays. I've been invited to many red carpet events. Now that's an old number. I've established a brand new educational business last year in 2023. I've helped over 30 people escape their 9-to-5 and build their own businesses. I've helped over 10 people grow to over 50,000 on TikTok organically, legitimately using my methods. I've made over 16 podcast appearances and I've delivered many public speaking gigs. It was 2 speaking gigs in 2023 that was in person, but now in 2024 it has been more. Increased traffic to all my other social media platforms by smart funneling, and I've expanded one of our businesses with a lot of new ticket sales and attendees. That's a short list, by the way. But my first message to everyone is start now. Create a profile, start creating content. And I'm going to give you some guidance on what you might want to be looking out for. But please start now. Do not overlook TikTok, because in 2023, I was telling people start. And they were just watching from the side. They were just not taking action. Okay, I might make myself a little bit bigger. There we go. Why not? Profile setup is the first thing to do. You want to look good aesthetically. Clearly telling people who you are, what do you do, how you can help, and where they can go. So if we take a look here at mine, bright profile photo, 0 following for several reasons. One, it's an authority figure, but secondly, I've got a lot of scam accounts. So that way, it's me until I get verified. YouTuber, business, hello@aaronknightley.com, a contact email for inbound, outbound stuff, liaising with brands and people contacting me, free guides and resources, then a funnel. Okay, so we can drive traffic. Instagram subscription series, another clickable link that people can go. Clear, professional, precise, aesthetically, all good. Now the world has changed. I think this is something we really need to hit home about, because some people are in denial and denial is dangerous. And some people think, well, ignorance is bliss. It's really not. Sometimes it can be, but in this case, it's not. Every brand and business will need to create high volumes of content, building trust in order to survive. Now, TikTok can provide your brand and business the traffic that you need to remain, sustain, scale, survive, and thrive. And what I mean by that is TikTok will typically deliver you 60% new people across your page every time you live stream and you post. That is insane when you think if you're getting 10,000 views, 100,000 views, 60% upwards is new people organically. Think how much websites and old companies were pumping into Google SEO ads to get that kind of traffic. You can't get that anywhere else. Instagram is dying. YouTube's incredibly hard to grow, although it's a fantastic organic funnel and it's great for trust and credibility, but it's a slow burner. LinkedIn, slow burner. These other platforms, Facebook, slow burner. TikTok, virality, wide, deep with your audience. It's insane. So you must utilize all of that organic traffic. Now, attention is the new currency. Content is currency. By the way, I have no idea why the lines have gone through the writing there, so just ignore that, but it's meant to be under it. But content is currency. The more content you produce, which is high value and informative, it will eventually turn into currency, but you have to front end load when you are delivering your message. And we're going to get into that. But attention is the biggest asset that any personal brand or business can have right now. Because if no one is watching you, you are going to earn no money. And at the end of the day, there should be a metric of return on time invested. If you are spending hours a week on a social media platform, surely you want to earn some money for it. Now, here's an interesting one. Show or hide your face. Like you're watching me now, but I'm gone. You can hear my voice, but do you trust me? Oh, I'm back. Okay, show your face. I don't know why there is this craze. I think it's because people think it's an easier option. Do you show your face and do a faceless channel, or do you actually get yourself out there? Well, when you show your face, you're building trust, credibility, validation. You're relatable, you're authentic, you're transparent. People get to know you. They can actually see the whites of your eyes, and therefore you're bringing them closer up that customer journey to eventually buy your product or service. When you're faceless, it's very hard to work with brands, sponsors, get B2B business, and sustain cash flow because no one really knows who you are, and you could disappear at any given moment. And it's very hard for a brand to go and pay you thousands of pounds or dollars when you're not even showing your face and it's just motivational stuff, or it's how-tos, or it's just showing computer screens. That's okay up until a certain point. But how are you meant to go on to build an empire and sell lots of products and services and build communities and subscriptions and memberships if no one actually knows who you are? People buy from people. So always be the face of your brand. Just learn to get camera confidence. So we need to do several things at the very beginning. Identify your niche. What do you want to be known for? Okay, that's the first thing. What do you want people to talk about you? You know, if people have a problem, you want to be that go-to person. Oh, I need to watch a video, or yeah, I really relate to that. That person is my voice on the camera right now. I can really relate to that person, and they're an authority. They are dominating that niche. So you need to know what is it you're actually going to knuckle down in and dial in on and become the expert in. And then around that, once you've found your niche, whether it be in fitness, lifestyle, motivation, mindset, business, finance, whatever it is, entrepreneurship, then you develop 3 core pillars. And I work on a 70%, 20 and 10. So 70, 20, 10. 70% of your content up until a certain point when you get to 100, 150K followers, you deliver that one message in slightly different ways. And what you want to do is you really want to dial in on that so that people come back to you and the algorithm knows where to put you. Every platform is looking to put you in front of an audience so that you continue to grow, so that they benefit in returning and retaining your audience, right? And then that expands. But an algorithm won't know where to put you if you're not niching in the very beginning and you develop your audience and your followers so that the algorithm can put you into those categories of those viewers. And then the 3 core pillars typically is 70% of your core content, 20% for engagement, 10% for relatability. Okay, and that's the split that I do. And then you should begin posting 3 to 5 times a day. 1, to develop good analytics, because if you start developing analytics from high volumes of content, you can start to measure what is working. And when you can measure, you can make progress. So I would always stick to that early 3 to 5 times a day, up until you get to 50, 60, 70,000 followers, because that's where the momentum really takes off in the early days. And you really want to sort of climb as quick as you can Because look, the more volume, the quicker you're going to grow, the quicker the followers are going to start, actually attaching themselves to you. So they'll start getting used to your content. They'll know that you're a regular poster. Because one thing you have to be hyper aware of, when you start building a following, you're actually developing your own obligation to show up. You have to remember, every time someone presses follow, they're following you for a reason, right? So make sure that you're delivering that message continuously and in high volumes, but keeping the quality high. And then deliver value and information content. Don't be a vanity creator. So make sure every time you're posting, you are trying to solve someone's problem so that, again, they can build trust with you and they can resonate and they can feel that you are the go-to and that you are the voice for them because you're solving problems all the time. I would work on an 80-20 rule. 80% you give everything away for free. Like in this video, I'm giving you everything that hopefully you can then go away and build your TikTok and scale it. And then 20% you ask. Engage with all your followers daily. This is super important. TikTok really rewards those creators that are opening conversations, dialogue, the communication, that you're bringing people into the comments. You don't just want the like button. You really want to spend time nurturing your followers. Posting self checklist. So before you hit that post button, we need to go through the following. Are audio, visuals, and lighting good? Do you have a hook within 5 seconds? Do you highlight a pain point within 5 seconds? Are you delivering a clear, professional, credible message to also appeal to brands and sponsors? Because something we forget is that there are a lot of scouts out there who work for big companies that are looking for content creators to pay them big bucks so that they can share their product, endorse it or their services, and they're willing to pay someone who has high engagement, high levels of professionalism, and can deliver and execute a message really well. So try and avoid loads of swearing and don't do all that kind of stuff. And then do you have 2 call to actions within your video? Have a call to action. Go to the link in the bio. Or if you resonated with this, leave me a comment and I'll get back to you. Have call to actions in all of your content because then you're meeting the return on time invested metric. Now, is your video inviting viewers to leave a comment, save and share? If not, don't post it. Those are super important things that you need to be ticking before you ever send a video out into the world. Is it going to trigger an emotion for push and pull? Is someone able to leave a comment to either agree or disagree with you? And are they enticed to save and potentially share it with someone where they think, oh, I've got to send that to Dave or Lucy down the road? Those are really important points. Okay. Let me just put myself there. So TikTok income streams. It's really annoying that the line has gone across the writing. I don't know why. So directly, creativity program, TikTok subscriptions, live streaming, creator marketplace, brand deals. That's in-house, by the way. They've got their own in-house brand deal options. Video gifts, TikTok series, the TikTok creator shop, TikTok business shop, and the TikTok affiliate shop, right? They're kind of merging into one, but at the moment they are different things. Now, indirectly, paid communities, digital downloads, ebooks, paid blogs, partner, brand deals, retaining sponsorships, paid guest appearances, paid PR appearances, paid masterminds, paid coaching and consulting. Like indirectly, it's endless. And that's what I'm really excited about because that's where the big money is, right? That's where the big bulk of my, in 2023, where my 112,000 came from. Now, obviously you want to keep views high. You want to have a good funnel as we've got here. Okay, and then we want to aim towards passive income. And these are some of the brands that I've worked with, many, many more now. Okay, I don't know why the writing's off on this, but hey, we'll still run with it. TikTok income. This is just some of the income, right? And when the creativity program and the RPM was really high, right, people were raking it in like 600 quid for a 60-second video, 400, 300, nearly 400 quid. It's quite insane, really, what you can. I think the RPM, by the way, is going to go back up. Everyone was panicking when it dropped, but I am a believer if you are loyal, you show up every day, then what TikTok will do is it will reward you. But I think they got to their budget during the beta phase. But I do believe if you stick with it in the next 6 months, again, they want to compete with YouTube, they will start increasing their RPM. But again, it's got to be for qualified views and it's got to be high engaging content. These are some earnings from the series and stuff like that. But look, monthly sponsorships that I was negotiating and agreeing on, I was tailoring my price to about 750, this was in 2023, 750 to £1,000 per month. And that was like day rates, that was covering marketing costs, and that was what I was charging for some of my sponsors to pay me per month. And then the brand deals racked up to a whopping 60,000, well, just slightly over. And that was charging anywhere from 750 to 3,000 at the time for one video. Okay. And I'm on the small scale. Now, organic views, what I want to show you here is, look, when you're posting this For You traffic source, okay, so these are on some of the videos I've done recently, 89% new people, 9% following. For You dropped down to 34 on that video, but I had, for some reason, I had 60% who were following me watch that video. On here, 80% new people, 97% new people. This is all organic traffic. It's insane. You can't get these numbers anywhere else. To have 97% new people watch me on a video just goes to show the power of this and why I would never have a website built and be paying for any type of ads. This is why I never pay for Facebook Meta ads or anything like this, because TikTok is too strong to pump you out to the For You page, and you're constantly crossing new people. So as long as you're delivering high valuable information, you've just then got to convert your viewers into potential customers. Now, the formula for social customer conversion: hook to capture them, then it's attention, then you provide a solution, then you have to retain them, and then they will validate you, and that should turn into a conversion. So I'll say that again. We capture people with a hook within the first 5 seconds. We then get their attention. Then we have to provide a solution, because people want pain points, and they want to feel like they can connect with you and that you're going to help them in some way or another. So that's the solution. Once you provide a solution, they're listening. So you've got the retention and they're staying on the video. Then they're going to validate you, because now you're becoming a key person of influence, and that will lead to a conversion. Okay. And if you do that on high amounts of content, the average 12-week customer journey from the moment they first see you, they need to land on 7 high quality pieces of content. That will lead to the conversion much quicker. But this is the formula that I use. So again, it's awareness, it's interest, consideration, conversion. You just have to have a good funnel set up. Now, eat that frog. Just do it. How many times in your life have you said you were going to do something and you never did? Reasons why you procrastinated, never took action in the chat section. So, for example, let me know in the comments, why haven't you started on TikTok? Or why haven't you taken it really seriously? What has stopped you building the personal brand that you know you should be building? What has stopped you from sharing a message that you think could actually help other people? Because however old you are, I imagine you've got some form of experience, right? So start sharing it, get camera confidence and put yourself out there. And as I've put here, start now, get perfect later, because no one is perfect when they start. It's clunky, it's awful, and it doesn't look good. The algorithm, push and pull content. That is content that's going to get people thinking. You never want people sitting on the fence about you, because the thumb will swipe past you. You need to do emotionally triggering content. Whether they agree or whether they disagree, it doesn't matter, because you've still got the attention and you can convert them through other pieces of content. You need saves, shares, and comments. You need to be hitting the For You page for traffic. Start developing longer form content holding attention, because then you will build trust quicker. And now TikTok is becoming SEO focused. So start producing more how-to videos. Any questions you have about TikTok or what I've said so far, leave a comment, let me know, and I'll answer all of them. I will get back to you, just give me time. But any questions you want to ask me directly, please do leave a comment. Also, please do hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't. Now, I just want to show you continued growth, right? People sometimes are like, I don't know, it's so slow. I post continuously now 1 to 3 times a day. And just to show you, sometimes you can grow 10,000 followers by having a viral video. But as long as you show up, you will see consistent growth. And recently, I'll always do between sort of 4 to up to 12 million sometimes a month in views. But this was Wednesday, the 26th of May. I was at 344,000, nearly 45. And as of sitting here today, actually, I'm higher than that now. I'm 350,000.6 actually on a previous slide. I just haven't updated that. Nice steady growth. because I show up every single day. Okay, it's just about consistency in showing up. The only day I don't live stream is Christmas Day. Now, how do you go viral? I've had a lot of videos go viral. And actually, just for the record, viral is actually more than 5 million views. But I've had a lot of videos do very well. And this is only a handful. But there are a lot of fake gurus out there teaching you how to go viral. And it's just nonsense, a lot of the information. It's so simplistic. It's not about finding the perfect hashtag, the perfect algorithm, posting at the perfect time. It's really not. It's none of that. Live streaming, comment replies. I've got text call to action. And what that means is, and copy paste open questions, is actually writing on your videos itself, having captions, but also putting some pop-up text with a call to action. If you agree, leave a comment. If you disagree, why? Like, actually have some pop-up text with a call to action on a video, increasing the chances of just sort of almost encouraging people to leave a comment. And when they do, I operate on a copy and paste, where I copy and paste another open question, which is generic enough, which I can copy and paste 10 times until TikTok says, is this spam? Like, are you a bot? You can do it about 10 times, and then you just need to change up your copy and paste question. But that's how you drive traffic. If I notice a video is doing really well, I will dedicate time and I'll drop everything else to spend and focus time in the comments. Now, can you grow and monetize fast? I have no idea why this PowerPoint has moved stuff about. It's nuts. Phase 1, creation, momentum, and quantity. So get creative. Start as you mean to go on. Be someone that stands out. Okay, people will say this market is oversaturated. It's not. You've just got to be creative. That's all it is. You have a unique voice. You have a unique message. Just have a little bit of creativity behind it. Then pick up on momentum. And then do your quantity. When you ramp up quantity, again, momentum builds up. It's like a compound effect. And then you move into phase 2, which is delivering more value. Accelerate your process. So start to take it more seriously and be consistent. Never take your foot off the handbrake. Never put the handbrake on or take your foot off the pedal. And then phase 3, expand, dominate, and monetize. So create a plan, paint the vision, and go hard. Or what I would also say is, and I break it down as this acronym, OMV. Origin, mission, vision. Have the origin, which is, why are you starting on TikTok? Why? What is it you actually want to achieve? What are your reasons? And then the mission. Okay, these are the reasons. How do we build out this mission in order to execute why we've started? Okay, and that might be, okay, we need to have this plan. I'm going to do this every single day. We're going to be batch recording. This is the mission. This is where we're going. And then the vision is, where do I want to end up? Do I want to work with big brands? Do I want to be on TV? Do I want to get invited to podcasts? And paint that vision and then align the origin and the mission with it. What's it done for me? Well, I get invited. I never remember her name. Gosh, off Game of Thrones. I get invited to a lot of PR stuff, private events, restaurants. Ali Abdul. This was the VIP night at Thorpe Park in Hyperia. I get messages all the time. Aaron, do you want to go to this theatre night, red carpet in London, all these kind of things. This is my vision. This was the part of the OMV. This was the vision part. I always knew that I wanted to expand on my PR opportunities, and you can too. Again, I'm living and breathing this. This truly is the only video you need to watch. The content curve. This is the good stuff. Don't worry, because we are moving into a world where you can be a little bit more natural, clunky, authentic, and human. You haven't got to be perfect. Just like this video. I'm breathing. I've got some some buts, some gaps. I've clipped the table a few times. I'm looking at the camera. I'm not looking at the camera. I'm just trying to give you value. And that's all it's about, is value. So plug the mic in and record. Don't worry about being perfect. People want to see reality. Less editing can go viral. So less editing needs to go viral. Authentic and genuine content grows. So some of my videos where I've barely got, this one's bigger now. This is nearly like 5 million now, but this one was 3.3 million. I just plugged in the camera one afternoon and went, oh, do you know what? I'm going to share some TikTok updates. And then it just blew. Now, the future of TikTok. TikTok is 8 years old. YouTube is nearly a decade older. And TikTok will be at 1.8 billion users at the end of 2024. And TikTok is 2.7 billion users per month and has a decade ahead. So the trajectory of TikTok and how quick it's grown is unmatched. This is insane. TikTok now has officially launched its e-commerce service, TikTok Shop, now for creators as well. So this is where it's incredibly exciting, doing $10 billion a year. It was just the TikTok business shop, which I wasn't overly keen on doing because they really want to push you to be on live stream and actually setting up like a shop, and they take high commissions. But as soon as they opened up TikTok Creator Shop, this is an instant challenge to Amazon. They've got all these creators endorsing these products with big followings, and now they're going to be creating their own distribution and, like I imagine, fulfillment centers and logistical parties, just like Amazon did back in 2015. This is a game changer if you want to sell products and make thousands of pounds a month. I mean, I'm taking it seriously now because I have to, because if I don't, I'm going to lose a lot of money. Now, TikTok is planning to boost its commercial spend. This has already started. We can see the changes. The platform's becoming more streamlined. It's more for the users and the content creators. It's very exciting. Look, TikTok has got its flaws. It really has. But in general, it's a great platform. Okay, so the e-commerce is going to take off. That's something I really want you just to listen to. Now, worry and think less, just do. Forget about judgment, trolls, camera confidence, negative comments, no views. You just pick up and you create and you deliver value. It's going to take time, but it needs consistency and discipline to show up. And you can't be emotionally involved. You can't be looking at the views. If you're only worried about views, you're not cut out for this. It should be high quality views. I would rather 1,000 views of 10 potential customers where I've delivered a really good message and 10 people have built trust with me than getting 1 million views just full of silly kids that are never going to be my customers, just so I've had a dopamine hit to say, oh, look, I got 1 million views. It doesn't matter. No one cares. Deliver value and don't focus on the views. But please do start now. Now, these are just a handful of the people that I've helped go from zero to over, as you can see, over 100K, over 10K, 50K. I mean, they're grown now over 13K by using simplistic, almost smart goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relatable, and time related, something like that. Realistic and time related. There you go. Smart goals. These are some of the people I've helped, because anyone can grow on TikTok. It's simply a roadmap. That's all it is. I promise you, it's a roadmap and it's a blueprint. Now, the average person, this is where I'm going to get you thinking. No return on investment spending. So most people will spend £50 to £100 for a meal for two. They'll spend unnecessarily weekly quick shop spending, which is 20 to 40 quid a week. And then people will buy coffees per week, 16 to £20. Weekend spending, £50 to £100. Now, my TikTok growth program is something that I run. And within this program, I help people go from zero, or wherever you are at the moment on your TikTok journey. I will help you complete the roadmap and the blueprint in which I have laid now, and that I have completed, in the journey I am still on and still evolving and still learning. And I'm helping people do this now daily within my private membership and program. These are just some of the people, all in different industries. I haven't put them all on here, but I'm helping a lot of people now. You can go follow the TikTok growth program, which again, I don't know why the screenshot has moved there. It's just done whatever it wants. But you can go follow us there, and you can check out some of the testimonials and client reviews and stuff. But if you're ever going to learn how to grow on TikTok and monetize it and build a brand, learn from someone who's actually done it. Like, I'm living and breathing this, okay? So it's really important. Now, you can scan or click this link as you see here. And what I'm going to do, I'll move my face out of the way. And what this will do is this will take you to my program where you can find out some more information. And this is a program that is over-delivered in value and at a price that everyone can afford. And I've created this program which has blown the results out of the water. There is no fluff. There is no BS. I'm a very straight sort of talking guy, and I'll only talk about things that I've done myself. So if you are wanting to start, grow, monetize on and off of TikTok, scale a brand and a business, you want to generate more leads for your business, and you want to become an elite member with other like-minded individuals, have direct support and access to myself at a very affordable price, you can scan this QR code. Now, let's connect on other platforms, by the way. Insta, you can go to my main page, Aaron Knightley Official. Instagram for my TikTok growth program, or you can join the free Facebook group, which is just called the TikTok Growth Program. And I welcome all of you in, and I just have some additional tips, tricks, and hacks, and I share some links and stuff like that. Any announcements? So look, I welcome all of you in here, and let's do connect. But what I would say going forward, please take this platform seriously. It's only just begun, and I would hate for you to be one of those individuals that has watched from the sideline. You keep telling yourself, oh, I'll make a plan first, and I'll get my camera, and I'll get my ring light, and I'll just make sure everything's okay first, and I'll just line up all my ducks, and just want to make sure it's right. Don't forget about that. Start now. Take action. Take the biggest action. Stop procrastinating. The opportunity right now is here. Look, I wish you all the best. I'm here for support. Leave me some comments and I'll get back to you if you have any questions. If you want to enter into the private membership, I promise you this will do exactly what it says on the tin. It will get you starting, growing, scaling, monetizing, passive cash flow, and so much more. And you're going to be around people and direct access to myself. And I'm still on this journey as well because I'm living and breathing it. Forget about what some of these other fake gurus are telling you because some of it's utter nonsense. Please do like and subscribe. Again, until the next video, I will see you all very soon.